great, probably one role which you stand apart from all the leaders. You need to stay grounded. Whatever it happens, stay grounded. People will lift you. Taking a single wedding, you need to meet to like 15-20 vendors. You need to meet to your clients at least 10-15 times. He'll be calling you 100 times in a day. And so what? That's the best part about it. That is when you create the relation and you become a family member.
Hello all, welcome back to KM Talks. This is the second edition and I have with me a wonderful, vibrant personality. When I was 17 and a half year old, I was just wondering how do I bunk classes and go and have some good, say food or something like that. But this is one guy who started being an entrepreneur at the age of 17 and a half. So now if you're watching this on Facebook, you got to like my page to meet these kind of personalities. And if you are on my YouTube channel, subscribe and share. And if you want me to interview you, I have a link down which you can find and book an appointment with me. And also, if you want to get to know whom I am talking about and his Facebook profile or anything, maybe you're inspired and you want to get in contact with him, his link also will be shared below. So with all these great things, let us start for the day. And I have a representative called, not a representative, I'm sorry. He's the founder of one of the greatest event management companies in Bangalore. The name of the company is simply Site. It was established in the year 2015 and has got pan India presence with a lot of freelancers and a lot of partnerships happening. They have a lot of strengths and a great team of creative people. Maybe you can imagine the concept of band Baja Barat. So this is what they are, and they have satisfied more than 500 clients. So Mr. Rishabh has satisfied more than 500 clients, a very dedicated, humble person. I know him personally due to various things. So may it be birthdays, baby shower, theme wedding planning, exhibition, fashion show, celebrity management. This is what they can do. And they are a one-stop solution for everything. They will get you the Pandit also to get you married. So now they have a lot of satisfied clients. And this is one feature I wanted to do because he's just 23 years old and he's been an entrepreneur since 5.5 years, and he has got such so much of glamour with him. See, this is one industry where there is a lot of glamour, and this is one thing. So presenting before you Mr. Rishabh Panani from the city of Bangalore. Rishabh, welcome to this interview. And
Thank you so much.
how are you and how do you feel?
It's an amazing. Firstly, I would like to thank Kunal for bringing me here and interviewing me. I didn't know like this is like a privilege, I could say. But thank you so much, firstly. And talking about Simplicite, it's been a great journey. It's been a 5.5 years, as you said in your intro as well, and we have completed more than 500 events plus. It's an amazing. It's a fantastic feeling, I could say, altogether. Really loving it, how the way things going, and you got to say.
Thank you so much. So, Rishabh Panani, my first question. So, Rishabh Panani, you are just 23 years old. This is a very big question to you. How do you want the world to remember Mr. Rishabh Panani?
Oh, there's three things what I would like to be represented as. One major thing is I would like to be seen as a inspiration for all the youth who are out there, and I would like to mainly highlight on if they remember me as Rishabh, they have to remember me as a risk taker. Being at the age of 18, I started this business, and I've taken all kind of risk because I had no knowledge when I initially started. It was just the passion. It was just the fire in me, which wanted the pocket money, as if you can say, that converted into a B plan. And risk taker, inspiration, and motivator is what I could see people remembering me as.
So, what I can get to understand from you is taking no risk is the biggest risk of your life, is it?
Absolutely. That is the, if you can definitely think of it, you can do it. That is what it is.
Yeah, what you speak becomes reality. Wonderful. So, Rishabh, I know that you're 23 and a half years old and you're getting people married. You're getting people to have baby showers and engagements and everything. Are you married, Rishabh?
No. I
So
am
why?
23 and definitely I'm getting hundred of people married, but I met to very soon. Good
Very
news
soon.
is on
Good.
the way.
On the way. Wonderful. So good wishes from KM Talks. So wonderful. Now you are into event management. Okay. Event management for people like us is like, glamour, that TV wala feeling, that celebrity wala feeling. Oh my God, that
Absolutely.
band waja barat wala feeling. People coming, you're in the walkie talkies, and beautiful people around, a beautiful staff and all. Even when I was in my 20s, you did it in your teens, but even when I was in my early 20s, we all had a plan of either opening something like a cafe, or get into a event management thing, or to walk the talk, or walk with the trend. But but 99 of them failed. Nobody did it. Why did what made you the only one who could execute it?
Definitely, I could say it looks very fancy. Event management is a very fancy thing from outside, but when you get inside it is when the real task is going to start.
Okay.
So one thing which is a plus point you can say is the network what me and my partner have, as well as the relationship what we maintain with the clients, makes us stand apart. And that's how the 5.5 years journey is all because of the success of the network and the relationship.
So how do you stand out from all those other dreamers like me who could not do this? What made you execute? What was that X
See,
factor?
one thing, execute is our main motive was to survive first 3 years. So
Okay.
any business in the world, if it survives for the first 3 years, it's going to survive for the next 100 years. Is what I have heard and what all my gurus say. If first 3 years. So firstly, we focused on building the entire brand. It was all because of the passion and junoon to do the anything and everything in events, coming to the events. So we went from the basics. We started from the basics, getting to know and experience the entire journey from it. Since then, no looking back. The network what we built uh, put us apart. And if you don't have the network, and if you don't have the right people around you whom will give you a reference to all the members and different people, you will be not be able to crack the deal. And so initially all my friends and family are the one who helped me build this entire brand. 1 year is what I did for my friends, my family, and my first cousins. Since then the word of mouth uh, kept on going and the network started building. So once the network is built, now I have like every year at least 80 to 90 birthdays I'm celebrating with the previous data what I have.
Wow, wonderful.
And
So
weddings is like, definitely, yeah.
So wonderful. So what I get to know from you is, do not run behind money in the first 3 years. Run behind the trust and the loyalty factor. And as everybody knows that network is your net worth, and you have exploited the same. Wow, wonderful, Rishabh. Going back and to the question, and going to the next thing. There would have been a circumstance wherein you had to convince your family, that I want to get into
Absolutely.
this is something which is unconventional, which is people, our families do not agree faster. And also to convince the clients, there are clients who come and ask you everything, but they execute it on their own. But convincing the client that I will do it for you, what do you think made you win always?
Coming to the family part, you're talking about convincing the family for cracking the deal, or
No,
convincing my
convincing your
family?
you're convincing your family to allow you to do this.
Absolutely. So I would say first initial 1 year is what I've initially 1 year they didn't know what exactly I'm doing. So they
Okay.
thought I'm partying and matlab it was a different perspective from the event perspective what they look at. Once after 1 year, initially when we started, all my friends and family started coming and talking about it to my parents. Is since then they got to know what actually I'm doing. So
Okay.
I'm into more majorly into the decor, production, sound light, your artist management, and end-to-end management and the coordination what we used to do. So since then it started all people coming and talking to my parents, and since money also started flowing. So initially it was just the pocket money is what we used to think and believe in, but then it converted into entire b plan.
Wonderful.
Then we got into full-time business, and now my dad and my mom are the one who are the strongest pillar of support we can say, who has helped us throughout this journey. And now they're all supporting us to move forward in the life.
Wonderful, Rishabh. If you are from Bangalore, do contact this guy's Simply site. We will put the details below so that you can give him some nice business, and he will make wonders. I know him. I know him personally. So you spoke
Thank
about
you.
celebrity management. So can you name few of them whom you worked with?
It's on the event base, the
Okay.
requirement base. What exactly? We had Charu Snehwal for one of our concert recently. We had done Charu Snehwal concert,
Okay.
and we have worked with many youth celebrity MPs. So Zuhair Abbas, we have, then we have
Okay.
Amir, we have Akash, and there are a lot of people who work along with us. Celebrity management is all about requirement based. Even if
Okay.
you want Arjit Singh, probably Arjit Singh or some big as Sonu Nigam also, we can definitely help you get connect, and we'll make sure that he's on board for you for
When
your events.
when will you consider me as a celebrity, Rishabh?
Absolutely, you're already a celebrity, Kunal.
Wonderful. So there are very more like lot of youth who actually are still excited about event management. Supposing we have some newbies over here. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed or liked, this is the right time to like and subscribe because some gyan is coming right away. So and you want my appointment, take it. It's in the Calendly link given below. So yeah, what will be those four things, Rishabh? Four things. I cannot see you, Rishabh. Okay. What will be those four
Yes.
things you would advise to the newbies to get into event management and survive? And survive, basically survive.
Four things for all the newbies out there. First is you have to do the proper research of
Okay.
the market, entire market, what you're getting into. So, say if you're going into the decor, the entire details of decor, what kind of setups you have, what kind of flowers we use, what is the table setup, how the main stage look like, what are the different sizes, what is the structure, and the entire thing of it, you need to have in the mind before getting into this field. So once you have that, so people trust you that you have a lot of knowledge about events, and then is when you can easily convert your clients. That is what one thing you have to do major when you start. So when we started, we were very new, and we didn't know much about it. But we got into weddings after 3 years of our business.
Okay.
So first 3 years is what we did all the research about entire thing, taking production, sound, light, and your entire management, and what all things has to be done in a wedding, because wedding is a very auspicious and a one-time thing what any member would do. So they will be looking forward to have a fairy tale wedding. So if you have a right research, you can go for it. Coming to the second one, experience is what
Yeah.
will speak a lot. So there, every event is a new learning. So every event is a new learning, and which will teach you one or the other thing, which you have to imply in all the other events as well. So we also have done. It's not like we have not done mistakes. Definitely, everyone does mistake, and we learn from it. So first 2, 3, 4 years, we have done a lot of thing, and we have done trial and error with each and everything. So now we are prepared for it, and coming to now, if you look, we'll make sure that your event is smooth, and we'll make sure that there's no zero error event, if you can say.
Yeah.
So having experience in this field is very much required.
Okay.
Third, coming, you need to be creative. Now, being creative is not you need to be a designer or something like that. It's like your ideas, your ideation should be, you should be able to present in a paper. Even if you give you a paper, you will be able to write the entire format, how the things will come, where all things will come. So your set of mind and the creativity should bring in. You can definitely take pictures from Google, Pinterest, like we also do. It's not like nothing to hide about it, but it's an inspiration what we take from them, and we also share our setups on Google and Pinterest, and people take us. So
Wow.
there it's a give and take. So creativity is always, you need to keep on doing the research. Along with that, you need to be creative. So
Hmm.
once you become creative, everyone likes to do something different, is what I can say. Everyone wants something to be different in the wedding or the any of the kind of events, birthdays, anniversary, baby shower. So if you are different and be creative, there'll be one success point in your business. And good listener and patience, the
Okay.
most important in this
Yeah.
business. What you can say is, you require you need to listen to the client very patiently. You need to do things very patiently. You cannot come to a conclusion directly. Patience is what you need to keep on till the end. When you say hi to the client, till you say the bye, collecting your entire amount, deal is over. Till that, the amount of patience you need to have is very high. Like, you need to deal with a lot of people
Yeah.
during your journey of the event, the entire journey. Taking a single wedding, you need to meet to like 15-20 vendors. You need to meet to your clients at least 10-15 times. He'll be calling you 100 times in a day, and so forth. That's the best part about it. That is when you create the relation and you become a family member of their family as well. So these 4 points is what I would like to highlight: is research in the market, experience, creativity, and patience.
Listening
To
skills.
have a, yes, listening skills, the patiently and active listening skills, I could say.
Wow, wow. You look like a superstar. I think going down the line in another 5, 7 years, you will be having your own academy teaching event management, I believe. So, okay.
That is like a dream.
So you
But
look,
there's a lot to learn. Like, there's definitely, we also have gurus who are teaching us,
wow.
and definitely it is a great journey.
Wow. So, okay, Rishabh, coming to the next question, how important is it to apply new concepts into the business world? Maybe old concepts as well. See, everything comes back from the past, and some things we have to go to the future. So, how important is it to
Absolutely.
apply them?
See, coming to old concept as well as new concept, there are a lot of things. Coming to the accounting part, old concept is what we Marwadi look at, because proper accounting is must, and old concepts are very easy and very technical. Like, in our Marwadi, we have a lot of easy concepts for accounting.
Okay.
So there we go for old concept. Now, coming to the new concept is coming to the your decor, your creativity, where it comes plays, your entire setup, your photo booths, and where the add-on is being done in the
Okay.
new concept. Old concepts are there are many used setups which keeps going on, but then there's nothing charm in it. But if you get a new concept in mind and you present it to your client, that is where you hit the right that's the right moment where you can convert your deal as well. So
Wow.
majorly there are different all over, I could say. New concepts is where the importance of new concept is when you need to make sure the event is glamour and the event is more beautiful. And old concepts is for your accounting purpose and your finance part, where back end has to be done through your old techniques and the old concept, which will help you do all your accounting in a very easy manner.
Wow, wow, wonderful. So stay grounded no matter how much new things you learn. This is what you want to say. Because people in the
You
past
start,
have,
I just want to say, you start small. Like,
yeah,
whenever you start small. So we started with the basic. So we have started with the cleaning work also. So what we used to do in beginning, we didn't have any members, we didn't have any team players. So now, coming to this far, 5.5 years, we are a team of 6 people. Just want
wow.
to inform, we are like 6 event managers who take care of your end to end event. And so we have started small. We have started with the basic birthday
Very
setups,
good, very good.
uh, 2 to 3,000, and now we do 30-40 lakhs event also. So
Wow.
you start small, so you know the entire flow, and then once you are in the journey of it, then there is a, you'll get the hang of it, and the flow keeps continuing.
So what you do is you learn something new, then you apply it. By applying it, you get experience, and out of those experiences, you give wisdom, as Rishabh is giving today. Wow, Rishabh, wonderful. You spoke about managing a lot of people. So throw some light on your leadership roles in your life. Like you are a leader. I just can't say you're a great leader. So tell me about the leadership roles.
Lovely. Coming to the team leader, if you can say, I was always into this leadership. Coming to before 8th standard of my schooling, I was nothing at all. Like, I used to probably fail in 3-4 subjects, and that was my journey from 8th standard, 9th standard. Then there was a turning point in my life when one of my teacher helped me grow in this ladder, and made me the scouts leader.
Oh, wow.
So since scouts leader, 9th, 10th, I was a scouts leader, scouts captain, troop leader. And in the first PU, second PU, I got into the organizing committee. So all the events in the colleges and colleges used to happen. We used to take part in all the events, festing. work as well as the organizing committee. And coming to degree, I did my degree from Christ University. So I met people around the globe, and I got a lot of experience from them also in terms of organizing committee and festing. I was there in the hospitality OC team, and since then the journey was amazing. Like coming to, I've met a lot of people. One few roles I could say is you need to respect everyone. Respect is once you give respect, there's a lot of weightage, and once you appreciate people, appreciating people is the second one what I could say. You need to always uplift people and appreciate people. Since my degree, after my degree, I got into one of the organization called greatest organization, JCI, Junior Chamber International, which has actually changed my entire world, you could say. I'm there in this great organization since 5 years. I've become the vice president, I've become the secretary, and this year currently I'm serving as the president, which is the biggest chapter in India, you could say, with the members of more than 1,000 people, 1,000 family members whom we take care. So best part is we always appreciate people. So there's always positivity around us. We listen to everyone. Listening skills, you need to have a good listening skills. As I told you before also, this is very important. So once you matter to people, people will actually matter you. Like they'll listen to you probably. So work delegation, coming to work delegation is important. In my team, we are ready with entire plan of action, and the entire work has been delegated to each and every um, member of the team. So once it's been delegated, we always have a checklist with us. So during the events and from the start till the end, we have checklist which we follow, and the entire work has been delegated very nicely. So they know what to do, how to do things, and it's always a learning period.
Yes.
Is always you need to learn. Being a leader, you need to learn, and that's what makes you apart. Like when you stand and you learn, you keep learning. There's unstoppable. Learning is nothing. It's always every day is a new learning for you. So these are the 5 6 things I could say. You need to appreciate everyone. You need to motivate, uplift people. You need to have right clarity of mind, what has to be done. Your vision should be very clear and crystal clear what has to be done. And you need to listen to everyone and respect everyone, thank everyone, and love as much as possible, so that your relationship with your vendors. So we, our best part about our my journey in leadership and well, I always keep everyone close to me. So I love everyone. All my taking from my vendors, I respect them. I give more importance to my vendor because they are my people who always look forward for my events, and they are the people who have made me reach till here. So I respect them most, and I take my client also very seriously. So I am always connected with my client, making sure things is there. And we always, one thing is there, we always show them this very small thing, small picture, and we give them the
Big.
expectation is very less, and we deliver more is what we believe in. And it's been a great journey being a leader, and now serving to in JCI also, it's giving me a great experience and a great exposure. I'm meeting so many new people, making new friends, talking to a lot of new people whom I would or wish could have never met. In this post, being in this post, I'm very glad to JCI organization who has made me reach till here today, and I'm very happy about it because people look forward to me, and people look up to me. I'm
Yes.
thankful to them also who have supported me during this journey. It's been a fantastic journey,
Wow,
and I'm
Rishabh.
sure you
Yeah.
also been an inspiration. Being a ZVP for us, we are also very glad, and
Thank you.
who is guiding us throughout the journey.
No, that's really nice. And so I said you're very humble in life, like being such a great position as well. You still love and like everybody. So I like your
You
humility.
need to stay grounded. One great probably one role which will stand apart from all the leaders is you need to stay grounded. Whatever it happens, stay grounded. People will lift you up. That
Yeah.
is what it
Wow,
is.
wow, wow. This will definitely go into my scrapbook wherein I'll write it. Stay grounded, let people lift you. Wow, wonderful. So, let coming down to the conclusive part. So, yes, reminding you again that Rishabh Panani owns this firm called as Simply Site, and this is KM Talks. You got to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want me to interview you as well, I can do it. So, please follow all the links below. So, next, the final question to Rushabh Panani to sum it up, to sum everything up as an entrepreneur, as a new age guy, as someone who wants to become rich with people and create a lot of wealth, as someone who has to excel, as someone who want to become world class, as someone who does not want to be just a normal, a generic, someone who wants to be great, a standard, what they say, a benchmark. What will be two great important things? Only two things, that will define somebody, like two important things.
You're making me blush so much.
Okay.
Two things which will make you stand apart
As a businessman.
as a businessman. You need to be patient and active listener,
Wonderful. Next.
and you need to be a risk taker.
Wow. So just reminding you again, taking no risk is the biggest risk of your life. Take calculated risks. Okay. Don't take big risk. As he told, start small, and then with experience only you can grow. There is no shortcut to success. Okay. Even I can tell you this because even I have tried the Sona belt, which promised me to make me lose 30 kgs in a month, but I could not do it. So that means there is no shortcut to success, and to become famous
Hard
you need
work.
hard work and smart work also. And very good point, Rishabh. And we need to stay grounded, let people lift us up. So thank you so much for joining us in this interview, KM Talks. This was Mr. Rishabh Panani. Do not forget to do whatever I have asked you. Rishabh, thank you so much. Say our like ask our viewers to subscribe and like, so that we can bring more and more champions like you on board.
Absolutely. I'm really glad to be on this platform of KM Talks. Everyone out there who is listening to us, like, subscribe this channel on YouTube, as well as give maximum likes on Facebook and share this video. I'm sure he is one inspiration person who is inspiring a lot of people. And thank you for the opportunity. It was really glad being here. Respect for you,
Yeah,
and I
thank you so
hope
much.
KM Talks is taken to the next level and we reach out to maximum people.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Rishabh. See you all soon. Oh, hello all.
Author. Sorry.
It's okay.